food at Juarez, a place where you can smell freedom. Yes, you are free to bribe the police. You are free to steal your neighbor's internet. You are free to drive recklessly. You are free to give alcohol to minors. You are free to rape, and least but not important, you are free to kill.
The gunman entered inside. Many of the victims ran to this area here, but sadly, that's where they ended up shooting many of the students.
They ravaged by death and violence. Its citizens lost their jobs or closed their own business and started working from the inside of their homes and try to survive. The violence and the worsening economy. People were afraid of going out at night. No place was safe. No mall, park, bar, restaurant was safe, not even their own front yards or streets. By 9 p.m. all the streets were abandoned. The streets were dead. A new Juarez is arising from the darkness. You can now see people at night. They go out to clubs, have parties and...
A couple of years ago, Juarez, on the Mexico-US border, had the highest murder rates in the world. But recent violence has fallen dramatically in the city of local businessmen, at the height of violence in 2010, 3,000 people were killed here in the war between the Sinaloa cartel, led by Colonel General Guzman, one of the world's richest men, and the Juarez cartel. In 2012, only 750 men, and since January, just 33. The number of killings, while still shocking, is without doubt on the high. It's in dispute the reasons why. Many say the peace promise is simply that El Chapo is wanted. These groups control the drug trafficking here is now uncontested. Local authorities say it's complex.
Poverty and lack of opportunities in Juarez have driven many young men into the drug trade, creating more drug enforcers. Everyone thinks that the violence is going down because the government is doing their job and they are repelling the cartel away from Juarez, Sinaloa cartel, taking control of the Mexican border city. Violence may be declining, but no one can tell when it will end. On the other side of the border, the violence has never spilled over the border. That is simply because the cartel didn't want to generate violence on the safest city of America. Most drugs aren't transported through the wilderness. Instead, they pass right under border guards' noses, smuggled in some of the tens of thousands of cars, trucks and trains that pass daily through official ports of entry. Mexican drug cartels know better than to let violence spill over into U.S.
Safest cities are on or near the border. We went to El Paso, Texas, lowest crime rate in the nation 3 years running.
People who are thinking about whether or not we should start immigration say we have to wait until the border is secure. What do you say to that?
I would say then we're ready to start right now because the border is secure.
Back in Arizona, Senator McCain hopes to convince skeptics from his base that border security is improving.
We will be able to say that we have a degree of border security that would allow people to move forward to a path to citizenship.
Border drug trafficking has not changed appreciably. El Paso has seen an extremely sharp drop in cross-border migration, while the decline in attempted border crossings is a national trend. It is especially notable in the El Paso sector. Juarez has been becoming less violent and the murder rate has been going down drastically. See Ciudad Juarez is no longer the murder capital.